You've probably seen or lived through a classroom that looks like this. But is that how learning has to be? What if instead learning could look like this? What's the difference? It's all about story. Think about a book you loved as a kid. What did that story do for you? The story engaged you with mystery, heroism, and extremes of reality. It gave you context as you learned about new worlds and new things. And it introduced you to characters that sparked emotion. The idea is that story gets students excited about acquiring new knowledge. That's the concept behind a learning theory known as imaginative education. In our project, we use imaginative education as a new approach to engage middle school students in STEM. With stories, we connect with students' emotions and give them a framework for understanding new content. Our current research builds from a previous National Science Foundation grant in which we use stories to engage middle schoolers in engineering. We started by writing Talk to Me, a fiction book for kids. The book was integrated into online adventures, all tied into engineering topics like the design cycle and artificial intelligence. In one adventure, a character introduced in the book navigated an ethical problem that mirrored the ethical choices that engineers often have to make. Our second fiction book, Time Tilter, tied into a mysterious corporate website. Students helped expose the company's evil plans and then designed bio-armor to save humanity from world destruction.
And don't look back. She's the mastermind behind everything we're fighting. She believes that the end of the world is coming, and to make sure she'll be one of the survivors, she's been experimenting on kids in the Time Tilter.
The use of story increased the students' interest in engineering and helped them recognize that engineering requires creativity and imagination. Our current project builds on those encouraging results. We're developing an engineering curriculum for 6th grade science classrooms that's aligned with the next generation science standards. Our units and lessons are based on imaginative education and are delivered in a rich multimedia world, creating a very immersive and idea-centered experience for 6th grade science students. How effective will this approach be for engaging students in learning about engineering? Will students begin to see themselves as engineers and form important connections between science and engineering? Answers are on the way. The curriculum will soon be beta tested in the Springfield, Massachusetts public school system. By the end of our project, we hope to disseminate our curriculum nationwide and impact how students learn engineering through a powerful new learning environment based on story and imagination.